Hello guys and welcome to another Premiere Pro tutorial. Today I'm going to show you one tip that will speed up the tedious process of keyframing forever in Premiere Pro. So let's say you have a text layer like I have over here and you want to keyframe it off screen and make it come on screen to maybe a lower third or something. So the first thing you will do is to come over to Effects Control over here and you will adjust the parameters for position to take the text off screen. And then you select the stopwatch next to position to add a keyframe. Then you move forward to the position where you want the text to come back right up. And at this position, you probably take the value up to maybe a lower third. So if I go back now and hit play, you can see what we have created over here. But the problem with that is that it's a linear keyframe. What that means is that if we play this back, it's going to slide in and it's going to have a hard stop. And what I mean by a hard stop is that right here at the top, it just stops and it doesn't look smooth and it's not great. So typically, what you frequently do to fix that is to select the graphics over here and move over to Effects Control, and under Effects Control, you select your first keyframe, right click, move down to Temporal Interpolation and select Ease Out, and select your second keyframe over here, right click, move down to Temporal Interpolation and select Ease In. And if we go back now and hit play from the beginning, you can see that we have a smoother animation over here. But what if I told you that there's a faster way to go about this in your edit? So just go over to Edit over here and go over to keyboard shortcuts and select the number 1 over here. I would like to use number 1 and 2 because these are numbers that I rarely use. So select number 1 and come over to this search icon over here and search for Ease Out. And scroll down to Effects Control Panel and select this keyframe temporal interpolation over here and drag it onto number 1 over there and hit OK. And move back to Edit. Come back to keyboard shortcuts over here and select number 2 over here and come over to this search icon over here and search for Ease In and scroll down to the Effects Control Panel over here, and under Keyframe Temporal Interpolation, you want to select Ease In. Now this one has the keyboard shortcut. You can see keyboard shortcut here showing 1, so that is Ease Out, and this one without a keyboard shortcut is Ease In. So you just select this Ease In and drag it to number 2 over here and come over here and hit OK. So what you do is just to come over here and you can delete these both keyframes over here. Select them, right click and hit clear to delete them. Now you can move your playhead back to the beginning and come over to this diamond icon here to add a keyframe and move over a little bit to where you want the new keyframe to be added and just adjust the value for position to add a new keyframe. So what you just need to do is as simple as selecting the first keyframe here and hitting 1 on your keyboard and highlighting the second keyframe here and hitting 2 on your keyboard. And if I go back now and hit play, you can see what we have created. To make that animation slower or faster, if you want it to become slower, all you need to do is to move these keyframes further apart. And if I go back now, you can see what we have created over here. So basically, let's say you don't want to work with this. Let me select this both keyframe here and delete them. What if you want to animate scale? Let's say you want to animate the scale of this video over here. You can select this clip and let's say I make the video start at 150% and then I add keyframe here to scale, and then I want it from this position to scale down to 100. Over here, I'll just change the value of scale back to 100 and highlight my first keyframe here and hit 1. Highlight my second keyframe here and hit 2. And if I go back now and hit play, you can see that smooth animation over there. And you can also apply it to your text. For example, let's go back to our text here. Let's say I want the text to start from here on screen and then I want it to go off screen. So I'm just going to move over to where I want that animation to begin and add a keyframe here to position and move further in time. And at this position, I want it to move from, let's say, the left to the right. So I have 2 keyframes created over here. All I need to do is to select this first keyframe, highlight it and hit 1, and select this second keyframe, highlight it and hit 2. Now if I go back now and hit play, you can see what we have created over here. And that's it guys on how to use this keyboard shortcut to automatically add smooth keyframes to your videos in Premiere Pro. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. I hope you found this tutorial very useful. If you did, kindly give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and see you guys in my next video tomorrow.